Words. Man who is blessed with life in this world never fails to know about the nature. How man knows, learns and feels about it depends on man. Once man is aware of the nature, one gets motivated to know more about it. Man starts studying it because in one's ordinary life on the earth one notices there is something not fulfilled just right. Whatever the motivation is, it is the learning process of man for the progress. The nature, the whole of creation, has provided the rhythm for all the living creatures and the things for their growth and progress. The civilization is so advanced and has reached the point of the maximum level. So it can be said man lives in the world of a super blessing of the civilization. It is a great joy to invent and use the high technology. It is the treasure of mankind. This is a great result of man's effort, who have worked hard at the front and back in the daily life of the world. Still man makes the effort in advancing further. But nowadays man has come to notice that something is missing from one's heart even though one has had enough to live on. Man has come to one's spiritual sense, which is the outcome as the matter of course. Science has so developed to quest a super microscopic substance to know its nature and how to make use of it for mankind. This is a spectacular progress, man can rejoice. But there still remains another side of the fact that man cannot perfectly resolve everything in this world yet. The human nature is not fulfilled by only the materials because man is not only made of the flesh but made of also the spectrum body. The spirit and the original spirit, divine spirit, cover the flesh body. Man is created to possess the mechanism consists of these four and can use them freely in one's life. When man hurts any one of them, one gets sickened or falls into the fatal status if it were the worst. Therefore, man must know what the human body, the life form, really is. Like the study of science, man must try to trace back to the origin of the substance and to know how it is made. Also try to find out what has motivated man to trace back to the past and made man wish to know how man is created. It is obvious that man is created by one's parent, which even the child can understand. It is apparent in the beginning and they are meant to man's ancestors. Man must trace back to the past to search for the ancestors to know who the two are in the first place. But how deep and how far one has to go? To what extent man must go up the stream of time? The question always remains, who are there the first two? Nonchalantly people keep going on and the nature goes well together with the seasons. And animals and plants and the atmosphere are well adjusted adequately. Man in the past has reflected the age and produced a trend living in the world of the vast infinite universe. Man has experienced and lived through many incidents, happenings. Man has created the various ideologies along with that age. Now the world is unprecedentedly being filled with an entirely new atmosphere and trend. This all has the reasons. Recently young and old have shown the strong interest to know the things invisible. This is all natural because man is bestowed to do so. When a thing reduced into an atomic particle, people wonder what is it beyond it. Whatever it is too minuscule for people to see. But it does not necessarily mean that it is a non-existence just because it is invisible. Man is required to try and see as much as possible to the furthest end. Man is not only made up of the formation of the flesh but also of the heart. Man can eject a will and can percept it in the various states of the formation. Man's body first furnishes the desires in order to survive. The spectrum body furnishes the passion emotion, and the spiritual body furnishes the reasons. Divine body furnishes the wisdom. And all of them are covering in layers over man's body transparently. Flesh body desire. Spectrum body passion, emotion. Spiritual body reasons, sense. Divine body wisdom, intelligence. The furthest end of man is the God. The God has created man that way. People in today do not want to use the word of the God. However, it is now impossible to reach to the solution without declaring the word of the God. Science also reaches to the God in the ultimate end. Man cannot be explained any longer without referring to the God. People need to know about the history of the gods, about the wills of the gods, and about the organization of the world of the gods which all the gods create. And so the matters of the universe.